critical if you are doing for some repair works or calibration. MA calibration is very important because if image qualities are not appropriate, your first thing to check is KVP, whether appropriate KVP are coming, and MA, because all these two parameters are mainly generate the dose. So this is basically a full kit where they have all the sensors except the light sensor.
Yeah.
So as I was talking, the cables are there is to connect these sensors. This is mammography sensor.
Mammography.
This is
Written
your RF
MA.
sensor.
Yeah.
This is your CT scan sensor.
CT scan sensor. Yeah.
Tomorrow I think we have one CT demo. I think there will use that, and this RF also we might get. Mammography is not there, I think.
Yeah.
So today also we'll use RF sensor because it's except mammo and CT, all other radiology equipment will be done by this RF sensor only.
Yeah.
This is your base unit. So how it will work? This base unit will show all the data parameters of these sensors. So whatever test or whatever machines we are doing, just select the sensor. So for dental machine, we'll use this RF sensor. We'll select this, and to connect this sensor to the base unit, they have provided few cables. So there are few options, like one is 2 meter cable, this is 5 meter, and this is 5 meter extension cable. So 2, 5, 7, 10 different lengths you can select as per the requirement. Just connect this one only right now. So for connection, if you see on the back side, there are two different USB ports are given. One is Ethernet port, one is power on off button. This is MAS port, and this is PC cum charging unit. So to switch on, we just have to press this button. So if you see previously in previous units they used to supply dedicated cables, like if it is broken or if it is lost, you have to again order it from the company only. Now they have generally provided very common cable, USB to micro USB type of cable, which is now also available in local market. So to connect it, we just have to connect either of the port, USB port. RF sensor will select. So what it does, it initially performs the self-test. We discussed, it shows the multi-parameter in a single display. So if you want to focus on specific parameter KV, just touch that. It will show that only, but on the background, it has captured all the data. Apart from that, few buttons are given there, and it's a touchscreen display. So if you want to change some setting, you just have to swipe left side and right side, and you get the access of settings. So if you want to change some settings of RF sensor, there is options. So there is a stop delay units you can change. These are the different radiation units were used for the radiation monitoring. So gray per centimeter, Röntgens per centimeters, per hour, per minute options are there. So we can select whatever is required. If you go to the menu option, it will give the option of writing you some notes for that specific measurement. Measurement archive is also there. So these are the few datas which this has been taken from this unit. So it comes with the date and time. If we select specific that date and time, it will show the data of that particular parameter. So as you can see, this is the 2023 data it is showing. So we'll take one more exposure here, I think, and we'll see how it works. So here the sensor area is this much only, this round area. So wherever you keep this, wherever we are keeping this sensor, this has to be at the crosshair or at the center. So suppose it's a 70 kV machine. Basically here you can't change the potential. kV is fixed, MA is fixed. Only the timer variation option is there. So timer will keep minimum 0.1 second. kV and other things are same. Data will come here. So here, because of this designed in hand portable machine, we can do it like this. But in X-ray machine, there is a collimator light beam will be there, where X and Y axis will be there. So just have to press position this X and Y axis over this crosshair. Will be positioned and crossing this circle area, and you can go to the console and set whatever you want to test and check whether after exposure it is matching the requirement or not. So as you know, it's 70 kV, it is showing 69.5 kVp. We have applied 100 millisecond, it is showing almost 99.8 millisecond. All the parameters will be automatically calculated by the sensor, and it will be shown here. HVL value is 2, total filtration is also 2. The next model.
Yeah.
So this is old model. So here I think you just directly need to, first exposure will be trigger one only. So here basically you don't need, there is no on off, it will be automatically on and off. So exposure is done now, it is showing 67.5 kVp, 517 dose, and timer is 101 milliseconds.
The difference is right?
So as you know, this area of detector is here is a little bit bigger. So more accurate will be more smaller the sensor, more accurate the value, because your iterations will be more and your deviations, or chances of getting deviations are also more. That they have given this cable. So where this two positive negative terminal will go and connect to the test points of the generator, and the 3.5 mm jack will connect here. So how it will work? Basically, suppose we just have to connect it here along with RF sensor. So from 9 parameter it will change to 12 parameter. So in single exposure you will get all the data. You don't need to do some special exposure for MA, special other exposure for KV. In one exposure everything will be captured. See, this was our like KV and all the data, right? If you want to see the how exposure behavior was, so through waveform you can check that. Analysis of the radiation also you can do. So here only you can just move, zoom in, zoom out, you can move the different points, you can see the KV values are changing. So at particular point, what is the particular value, that complete analysis you can do from the base unit itself. Otherwise it requires software to have this waveform. Here everything you can do inside this base unit. Even if you don't have a laptop, all data can be transferred afterward also to laptop, to software. So in software it has basically option to import data. So you just have to connect the base unit, go to the settings, import from the measurement, and you just select the date which you want, and all the data will be transferred.
Let us use the survey. Yeah.
So like you just have to leakage, for suppose if we are standing here and there will be radiation, obviously we expose them, radiation will generate, but you just have to start, give the exposure, and after exposure you have to press stop. So what it does, it will automatically during exposure what maximum it has captured, it will hold here and it will show after exposure.